Flashcard number 1. What is seku? Here is the answer.
A Japanese alcoholic beverage made from rice. Flashcard number 2. What is the typical appearance of seku? Here is the answer.
Clear and colorless, though some are pale yellow. Flashcard number 3. What is the typical alcohol content of seku? Here is the answer.
Between 15% and 17% of. Flashcard number 4. What is the typical taste profile of seku? Here is the answer.
Slightly sweet, lightly acidic, with light and delicate cereal, lactic or fruity flavors. Flashcard number 5. What are the 4 main ingredients of seku? Here is the answer.
Steamed white rice, koji, water, and yeast. Flashcard number 6. What is the optional 5th ingredient sometimes used in seku production? Here is the answer.
High-strength distilled alcohol. Flashcard number 7. What is the purpose of steaming the rice in seku production? Here is the answer.
To soften it so it can break up in water. Flashcard number 8. What is the condition of the rice when delivered to the seku brewery? Here is the answer.
Hard and dusty, not yet steamed. Flashcard number 9. Where do seku brewers typically get their rice? Here is the answer.
From suppliers. Flashcard number 10. How is koji created for seku? Here is the answer.
By growing mold on a small proportion of the steamed rice. Flashcard number 11. Why is koji essential in seku production? Here is the answer.
It produces enzymes that convert starch into sugar, enabling alcohol production. Flashcard number 12. What does koji mold do to the rice? Here is the answer.
Produces enzymes that break starch into sugar. Flashcard number 13. What kind of water is used to make seku? Here is the answer.
Clean local water. Flashcard number 14. Is there any restriction on the kind of water that can be used for seku? Here is the answer.
Almost any clean water can be used. Flashcard number 15. Where do the yeasts used in seku come from? Here is the answer.
From specialist suppliers. Flashcard number 16. What are yeast? Here is the answer.
Tiny microorganisms. Flashcard number 17. What kind of yeast is used in seku brewing? Here is the answer.
Specific varieties selected by the brewers. Flashcard number 18. How is alcohol created during seku fermentation? Here is the answer.
Yeast heats sugar dissolved in water and produces alcohol and carbon dioxide. Flashcard number 19. What is required to begin alcohol fermentation? Here is the answer.
Sugar dissolved in water and yeast. Flashcard number 20. Does rice naturally contain sugar? Here is the answer.
No, it contains starch. Flashcard number 21. What is starch? Here is the answer.
A substance made of sugar molecules bonded together in long chains. Flashcard number 22. How is starch converted into sugar in Seku brewing? Here is the answer.
Enzymes break the bonds in starch molecules to release sugar. Flashcard number 23. Where do the enzymes come from in Seku brewing? Here is the answer.
They are produced by the mold in koji. Flashcard number 24. Why is starch conversion important in Seku? Here is the answer.
It allows sugar to be created from rice, enabling alcohol production. Flashcard number 25. What happens when steamed rice and koji are mixed with water? Here is the answer.
Enzymes convert starch to sugar, and yeast turns the sugar into alcohol.
Curious to learn more? You can download the full audio flashcard pack, Chapter 1 What is Sake? For free, and start mastering the WSET Level 1 in Sake the Brain Beats way. No screens, no pressure, just smart study while you move. Visit brainbeats.gumroad.com, that is brainbeats.gumroad.com. The link is also in the episode description. Learn smart, stay moving, master the WSET with Brain Beats.